So, State Representative Justin Pearson, a Democrat, lunges at the Representative Andrew Farmer, Republican, after gun control bill fails to pass. And this is March 26th, 2025. So that was just yesterday. Huh. All right. Let's see.
It is a pathetic excuse for you to not answer the
Wait, is this
question
the
of
person? I think this is the person that took on that persona that Malcolm X kind of persona, grew his fro and started, talking about blackness and whiteness and all that stuff. And he's a representative, House of Representative. But this is for gun control, I think. Yeah.
why we are doing nothing about the gun violence epidemic than to personally attack me. But let me
What?
explain to you what I have been doing, Representative, since you asked.
Attacked him.
My brother, Temperance Darnell Pearson, one of the loves of my life, passed away from gun suicide on December 1st of 2024.
Okay.
And since that happened, it shattered my family like gun violence has shattered so many families. Shattered my nephew's lives, my mother, my father, my other brothers who are remaining.
Okay.
I buried my brother. I planned for his entire funeral.
So those tragedies, this is tragic when someone's killed himself. So you blaming the gun for that rather than maybe there's an underlying issue, a problem, and why he committed suicide. So right from the get-go, you got to blame the gun. Let's just say there's no gun involved. Gun does not exist. What would have been the next weapon of choice for that he would have chose to kill himself or to unalive himself? I don't know. Knife, poison, rope. Throw himself in the traffic, jump off the bridge. I mean, that dude is going to kill himself if he's determined to end his life. But the gun, if he would have just taken the gun out, that would have not happened. This is baseless claims that the gun if they would have done something about the gun, none of that would not happen to his brother or cousins or whatever. But then again, this is politicized. He's using this strategy to politicize the whole thing. Gun control.
My fiance made his obituary. I made sure that he was taken care of, even in death. That's what I've been doing. But also not just
Well,
that.
look at So is she why does she have her fist up? Is this like because of solidarity of black power, or and then he wants the gun, he wants to take away the rights of other people to carry or to own a gun to protect themselves, in his case, from white people. So how are they going to fight white people if the only white people is the only one having allowed a gun? Nonsense.
I went to all of my nephew's schools. I met with their principals and their teachers to ensure that they are okay. I gave them and made sure that they had grief counseling and that they're seeing a psychiatrist. That's what I've been doing. And while you're talking about hard work, you need to realize that our job is not just in this state house with these marble floors. Our jobs are on the streets and in the communities that we serve. And so while you've been here passing bills that have been hurting transgender children, while you've been here passing bills that have been hurting the poor, hurting the marginalized, hurting the disenfranchised, while you've been here passing bills that have not ended poverty, while you've been here passing bills that have not helped people who need Medicaid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hearing. So he's got his time. He's using his time. So he's allowed to say, well, not whatever, but he's allowed to say things like that in there. But
while you've been here doing the hard work of making sure that our state is not the state that it can be, because you have decided,
Representative Pearson.
reality of our situation
Cut his mic off.
only to be.
Representative Pearson.
While you've been here doing that, I've been in my community.
Representative Pearson.
Meeting with young people, going to school, registering.
No, you don't. Stop. Stop.
Representative Pearson.
Voters. That's what
Calm the heck down.
I've been doing. Hard work doesn't just
No, you're not.
witness legislation that happens.
Representative Pearson.
It's just like little. Have a civil conversation, bro.
Because Chairman Farmer seems to think that he somehow
Representative Pearson.
seems to understand my life better than I do. You need to understand that hard work isn't just sitting there and shutting up and passing a bill. It's doing the hard work of justice and love and mercy. It's
Okay.
They gotta do something.
and it's taking your
All right.
They ain't stopping.
pain and your heartache and it's standing in front of people who you know.
Look at all those kunti kente. It's not a. What do you call that? Garb?
May not like you. Standing in front of people who you know.
African garb? I don't think I've.
People who you
I don't think I've been to
talk down
Africa.
to you and saying in the honor of people like my brother, in the honor of people who have died from gun violence, in the honor of people who have died from suicide. We need
Yeah,
to
that's not
pass
gonna solve
gun
anything, bro.
Representative Pearson.
legislation and fight for a state where everybody is able to live more freely from the pain of gun violence that me and my family are experiencing. That's what you need to think about, Chairman Farmer. Come on. And if you can't think that, learn to shut up.
All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Learn to shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen. Chairman Farmer, briefly.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Pearson, it seems that it's very common in your party when you disagree with a comment, and I was not disrespectful to you, that you resort to yelling.
Yeah.
Basically, everything you just told me, you just did.
You're condescending.
I have a family. I've made sacrifices every year. So you
Representative
can't-
Pearson. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
He's loud,
We're going-
dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Representatives, Mr. Representatives, I know this is a very difficult time for you to be back up here. I'm sorry for all the things that you've experienced. You've been a great uncle. You've done the things that you were supposed to do to help your family. I understand that. If I was in the same situation you were in,
politicizing it, though.
I would be doing the same thing. I understand that. Okay, I know tensions are high up here
He
today.
making attention. That's what they want. They want chaos.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our best to be as civil as we can up here. Okay.
Oh, no,
And
they're
I
not.
appreciate that very much. So, with that being said, I'm going to go to Leader Lamberth. He was next on my list.
Move previous question on the bill.
Previous question has been called on the bill. We have objection. Okay. We are now voting on previous question. All those in favor of previous question, say aye. Aye. Those opposed? No. The ayes prevail. We are now voting to send House Bill 1392 on to full judiciary. Does anyone wish to change their vote? Mr. Clerk, take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 2 ayes, 7 nays.
The noes prevail. House Bill 1392 fails.
No, sir.
5-minute recess.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything. That's a stunt. Really? Is he really gonna blame that guy for all the gun violence? Because man, these people. The left. All right. Well, I think that was it. I thought it was gonna be, some swinging, but look at him. He always want to be in the front page because then he looks like that with, like 1960s political activist. Oh boy. There you go. Escort him out, and I'm pretty sure it's me after watching this.
Okay,
program,
dude,
man.
calm down. Take a chill pill.
Okay, dude, calm down. Oh man. All right. Well, keep it here.